YWCA Clinton has been on a mission to eliminate racism, empower women, and promote peace, freedom, dignity, and justice for all. Celebrating 107 years of serving our community, let's take a look back at this past year at YWCA Clinton. Every year at YWCA Clinton, we seek to be the most effective agent of social change in our community. While our overarching goals remain the same, to eliminate racism, empower women, and promote peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all, each year we need to prioritize how to best serve our community. 2022 was a year for big changes, for innovative partnerships, for program and capacity expansion, but also for laying the groundwork to make massive waves in our community in the coming years. A big piece of the puzzle to expanding our ability to serve our community is creating innovative partnerships to not only avoid duplication of services, but also to make the most of the resources available to our community. This year we created partnerships across the state: Hatch Development, the Iowa Women's Foundation, Iowa Department of Health, Project Search, Bray Architects, Union Pacific, and many others. With these partnerships, our potential to serve has never been greater. We also work to implement a new software system, DAXCO. This has allowed us to offer online registrations, an app with all fitness schedules, targeted email communication abilities, and timely reports and donor management, creating a plethora of operational efficiencies. Additionally, we were able to switch all lighting to LED, repair the desert air system that services the pool, and make other small improvements to improve our efficiency and capacity. In fiscal year 2022, YWCA Clinton sought to expand our impact in innovative ways. We added above and beyond cancer programming to our health and wellness department and a 100-mile swim club to our aquatics programming. In the Empowerment Center, we added and expanded street outreach and permanent supportive housing programs. We also funded a $1 million renovation to expand childcare slots and increase the efficiency and effectiveness of our public facilities. Each year, YWCA Clinton hosts an event to honor all the outstanding women and girls that make up our community. In 2022, we once again made the difficult decision to delay an in-person event due to a spike in COVID-19 cases in our community. That said, we still had the wonderful opportunity to celebrate our young woman of achievement, Hillary Birkin, this summer before sending her off to the University of Kansas with well wishes and a $500 scholarship. We invite everyone to our 2023 Women of Achievement celebration on April 20th, 2023 at the Vista Grande to celebrate our last 3 classes of honorees. As a team, we were able to fully fund a nearly $500,000 renovation to spaces that serve our childcare and the historic building of our facilities. These renovations will include a new, secure, ADA-accessible entrance that will greatly improve the accessibility and efficiency of our childcare operations. Additionally, the renovation will include a fully reimagined, flexible space designed to fit the ever-changing needs of our community. The kitchen will be completely renovated and expanded with all new surfaces and appliances. The YWCA Clinton Kitchen serves 78,000 meals and snacks annually, is an invaluable community resource to our children, and will continue to grow with the renovation. With challenges from COVID-19 still emerging, federal CDBG-CV funds were made available to us through a partnership with ECIA and the City of Clinton. We were awarded $500,000 for facility updates, which will include all new HVAC systems with iWave capability to reduce disease transmission through our HVAC system. All original hardwood flooring in the historic Lamb Mansion will be restored, and new flooring will be installed in the multi-purpose room, as well as the weight room. The locker rooms will also be completely gutted, and all new surfaces and lockers will be installed to increase cleanliness. Together, this nearly $1 million facility renovation will work to ensure the safety of all community members in our facilities. These renovations will allow us to increase capacity with a more flexible children's center space, increase efficiencies, and allow us to be a better friend and neighbor to all who access our facility. We made waves, and big ones, where we secured city and county support and wrote $5.6 million in grants for a supportive housing project that, if fully funded, would transform the landscape of homelessness in Clinton. We pursued a partnership with Hatch Development, whose specialty is shelter and low-income housing, and finally got the plans in our heads on paper and out into the community. The concept for this supportive housing development has been centered around breaking the cycle of resource use. Breaking high utilizer cycles of resource use will allow for a more efficient use of funding, personnel, reduce strain on public safety resources, reduce the waiting list for those in need. In short, our vision is simple: an 18,100 square foot, $7 million investment in our community. This development, thoughtfully designed to protect both clients and neighbors, if fully funded, will feature on-site staff and management, community space, 8 to 10 emergency shelter units, 20 to 24 permanent supportive housing units. Our goal is for clients to gain independence and to break the cycle of resource use, give individuals a space to demonstrate lifestyle changes and general well-being to become more successful members of our community and workforce. YWCA Clinton's Empowerment Center stepped up in fiscal year 2022. They stepped up to create solutions that others may shy away from. They stepped up to support our friends and family as they heal from trauma. They stepped up to create opportunity for economic security for our neighbors. And they stepped up to address long-term challenges and health inequities caused by the COVID-19 pandemic with the help of the Iowa Department of Public Health, all in addition to their daily tasks. Our Empowerment Center stepped up for you. Just check out everything they did in fiscal year 2022. YWCA Clinton prides ourselves on being a space for a holistic approach to health and wellness, and our Health and Wellness Department is essential in helping us round out that picture. We have created a safe space for individuals of all ages, abilities, and socioeconomic statuses to pursue health and wellness through an abundance of fitness classes catered to different fitness goals, land and water, as well as personal training and thoughtful full-service cardio and weight rooms. As you can see from the numbers on the screen, we've hit some significant milestones. One thing we pride ourselves on is making health and wellness accessible to all. This year, we have been able to recognize more than ever with above and beyond cancer trial memberships, 40-plus worthy child memberships, and countless sliding scale memberships. Here at YWCA Clinton, we take a holistic approach to health, and that means making health and wellness programming accessible for everyone who seeks it out. We even had 38,987 health and wellness check-ins, which was a 62% increase from fiscal year 21. YWCA Clinton is proud to offer the only public indoor swimming pool in Clinton and the surrounding areas, and it is the hub of our busy facility. Our aquatics facilities have something for everyone, regardless of age, ability, mobility, or socioeconomic status, and help community members stay safe, healthy, and connected. This year, we worked hard to make sure that this vital community resource stays available for generations to come with our Splash Sponsors campaign, which raised an astounding $61,308 with the help of community partners such as the City of Clinton, Union Pacific, and the Clinton County Development Association. With these funds, we made much-needed improvements that allowed us to improve and expand programming and accessibility. Meet Thelma, one of our smiling faces that you will find behind the front desk. In late 2018, during a routine breast exam, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Following her diagnosis, Thelma underwent a full mastectomy on the left side in February 2019, after which further complications arose and she was forced to battle through 18 grueling rounds of chemotherapy. Thelma described this time in her life as a long, hard battle that she seriously considered giving up, and was barely convinced to complete by her oncologist, and a struggle that only made it through because of her people. She noted that she could not have made it without her sister and her friends, her people, here at the YWCA, who walked with her through this journey. She is now cancer-free, and after a 2-year sabbatical, she is back at our front desk, in the pool, and at 50-plus club events, because, to once again quote her, she had to catch up with her peeps, and we couldn't be happier. Shortly after her return to YWCA Clinton, our Health and Wellness Manager, Luann, approached her about joining the Above and Beyond Cancer program we launched in January of 2022. This program is designed to improve the quality of life of individuals at any point along their journey with cancer and is acting as the first satellite of the program outside of Des Moines. Thelma and others like her are not only the heart of this organization, but also the reason we do what we do. Despite the fast pace, the sheer amount of work to be done, the general struggles of being a nonprofit, etc., etc. This is why. Thelma is why we take every opportunity to expand our programming to meet the needs of our community. Part of our mission here at YWCA Clinton is to ensure peace and dignity for all. In part, we do this through creating a community, a safe space catered towards all of our members. This includes making sure our programming is inclusive towards all ages and abilities. We brought back outings and trips with our 50-plus club and hosted a number of lunch and learns, including one with a beekeeper. Look to the screen to see the events we offered throughout the year. As we've mentioned before, fiscal year 2022 was a year of building, a year of laying the foundation for incredible expansion, and our youth programming was no different. We tore down the center wall in our youth room to create a more effective programming space, rearranged the furniture, and reassessed the way we were structuring programming. But just because we were laying the foundation for great things doesn't mean we did any less than usual. We provided our kids with opportunities to explore, to expand their perspectives, and expose them to educational and physical activities that otherwise most likely would not have had access to. Here at YWCA Clinton, we invest in our future leaders 52 weeks a year through summer camp and after-school programming, and in proud partnership with the Clinton Community School District. Check out all the fun things that happened over the summer. YWCA Clinton is extremely proud to be the largest child care provider in all of Clinton County. With that title comes the responsibility to ensure that the children in our care are getting the nutrients, education, and support that they need to be successful. With 2 thriving campuses this year, we were able to not only offer daycare for ages 6 weeks to 5 years old, but also offer both 3 and 4-year-old preschool. YWCA Clinton works hard to help the children in our care succeed in all their future endeavors. A large part of that is working to build resiliency, address trauma-informed behaviors, and set them up for academic success. This year, YWCA Clinton has implemented an Everything is Connected training through Eastern Iowa Mental Health. This training works with all of our staff, not just those in direct contact with children, to work through the nuances of trauma-informed behavior and responses and how we might, as caregivers, be able to be the stable adults they need and appropriately address trauma-informed behavior. As our staff implements these trainings, we set the children in our care up for long-term success. This year we partnered with the Community Foundation of Greater Dubuque's Women's Giving Circle to provide more than $4,500 worth of scholarships to bridge the gap between DHS assistance and the true need of families in our community. This will not only allow equitable access to safe and quality childcare services, but also acts as an extension of our Women Workforce Ready program to ensure the long-term success and stability of women and mothers in our community. This year, we've mentioned previously in this report, competitive funding competitions were released on a scale like no other. With this level of opportunity, we sought out new types of grant funding, writing over $7 million in grant asks, expanded our donor base, sought to expand programming, and increase direct fees for services. To ensure stability and longevity, we pursued and benefited from an extremely diverse portfolio of funding sources, as you can see by the chart on the screen. In fiscal year 2022, we were extremely lucky to receive a large amount of COVID-19 relief-related funding. This has allowed us to see projects through that we wouldn't have otherwise had the opportunity to pursue. That said, we expect this type of funding to drop off rapidly, and we will have to pursue new funding sources and expand existing sources to cover the gap. Part of ensuring a diverse funding portfolio means fundraisers. In fiscal year 2022, we brought the spotlight on our signature fundraiser, the Clinton Half Marathon and Go the Distance raffle. Despite the stormy weather, our runners and walkers were enthusiastic as ever. This event raised more than $13,000 thanks to all of you. You are the reason we can enact such impactful change in our community. Become a part of the mission. Our ability to be the most effective agent of change in our community depends largely on you. That said, we aim to inspire and encourage you to pursue your passions. Here at YWCA Clinton, we want to make that easy for you. You can serve on one of our committees, sponsor or attend an event near and dear to your heart, gift in honor or memory of a loved one, donate needed items to the Empowerment Center, give according to your passion, whether in time or physical and monetary donations. We all know it takes a village, and we want you to be part of ours. In 2023, we seek to expand upon the foundations that we have laid in fiscal year 2022, but we have a long way to go. That said, even though our building is under construction, doesn't mean that our programming, our passionate and personal touch to serving our community will be. In fact, we plan to be the most effective we've ever been, sawdust and nail gun sound effects or not. So watch out, we don't know how big this is going to get.